Conference championship predictions. And now I know the conference championship stuff is on Sunday. We have a couple days away before, these games are actually going on. But I'm going to do my best to predict the winners of each matchup, and I'm going to do the Super Bowl as well. So, starting off, we'll do the NFC Championship game. We'll go in order. You got the 49ers at Philly. And I'm actually going to take the Philadelphia Eagles on this one. I don't know why. I just feel like they're going to win this game. They looked dominant. Granted, they were playing the Giants, which, nobody expected them to do much of anything. But, still, Jalen Hurts looked great. That Eagles defense looked great. They looked like they were back in mid-season form. And if they play like that, or at least close to that level, they should have no problem winning this game at home against Brock Purdy and the Niners. Brock Purdy, he's had a great run. He's had a pretty good run. But ultimately, I think it's probably going to end here. If not, it's going to end in the Super Bowl. Because quite honestly, I think the Bengals, who we'll talk about in a second, are the best overall team right now. And this is not just because they humbled my Bills and beat them down in the submission, but this is a complete and just well-built overall team. But anyways, so are the Eagles, Niners, and the Chiefs, except for their defense, but still. I think the Niners will definitely make it close, but I think they'll come up just a little bit short. I think Jalen Hurts' play will be able to take down Brock Purdy, and I think they should be able to have success and find a way to win this game. Eagles get the dub. We'll call it 26-23. And next up, we'll go to the AFC side. It is the Bengals at Kansas City. The Bengals just whooped Buffalo. Kansas City struggled, and granted, Mahomes was injured, but still. He's not going to be I don't think he'll be at 100% in this game against Cincinnati, and I think that's going to definitely make the difference. Look, Cincinnati's defense, Kansas City's defense will definitely make some plays, but they're not going to do enough to slow down Cincinnati. No, they're not. I could see it being somewhat close, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Bengals get by Kansas City and continue to show the world why they should not be sleeping on them. Cincinnati gets the W here, 34-24. And finally, this Super Bowl. It's a battle of third-year quarterbacks. Man, a lot of young quarterbacks in these conference championships. You got Brock Purdy, who's a rookie. Mahomes, who's in his 6th year, and I think he's 27. Purdy's either 22 or 23, I think. He might be 21, I don't know. Hurts is around 24, and Burrow, I think, is 26. I'm going to give this one to the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, they've been the hottest team, They've been the hottest team outside of San Francisco. They're healthy. They're still healthy at just the right time, and it evidently doesn't matter. Bad O-line, good O-line, Burrow makes it work. And the Bengals are just going to find a way to absolutely dismantle the Eagles. The defense of Cincinnati is going to find a way to slow down Jalen. And I think the Bengals are just overall, I think even if they were playing the Niners, I still think the Bengals would win this game. Bengals right now are my Super Bowl pick, my final Super Bowl pick, at least for now. Hopefully they don't blow it against KC. And I think they get it in a somewhat close game, 34-31. And also, I want to say one more thing about the Bengals. I do not like Eli Apple. He's a mid-corner who, even though he had one good game against Buffalo, he is still a piece of crap. All right? On his Twitter, I think it was his Twitter, he wrote, Cancun on 3, and then he has Damar Hamlin's heart emoji, which that heart emoji is absolutely unnecessary. It's uncalled for. What motivated you to do that? There was no need for that. This is the dumbest thing you can do, is now you've started a controversy, which, Twitter's known for having, controversial stuff blowing up on the internet, but still, you didn't have to do that. Look, I would love to see the Cincinnati Bengals win their first championship, abso-freaking-lutely, but overall, if I'm being honest, I don't want to see Eli Apple succeed. I really and truly don't. That guy is a piece of crap. He's a mid-corner who has one big game, and he decides that he is going to, just talk smack. It's pointless. He's I saw a video on someone, I think his name was Benchwarmer Brand, and he made a really good point that, this guy is the Pat Beverly of the NFL. He's mid and is just good enough to get some playing time on a team. But then when he has a good game and when his team is winning and when a team is knocked out from the playoffs, they'll say these tweets. Eli Apple, I hope to God you get cooked in the Super Bowl again so then everybody can see just what dog corner of a corner you are and that you just had one good game against the Bills. And matter of fact, you were kind of carried by the rest of your defense. You didn't even get that one interception. Plus, the pass rush was forcing Josh Allen to do stupid stuff. So that's not even you, okay? And I know you could look at the stats all you want. I could be saying this just because I hate Eli Apple. But I mean, still, I think a lot of people hate Eli Apple at this point. I hope Eli Apple gets humbled by the Chiefs, but at the same time, dude, honestly, God, I don't want to see either team from the AFC win. I don't want to see Kansas City win because they keep making it every year, and I don't want to see the Bengals win just because of Eli Apple. Okay? Outside of Eli Apple, I love the Bengals. I just hate Eli Apple. On the NFC side, Eagles fans, regardless if they win the Super Bowl or not, they're going to go into a riot, and they're going to, moon everybody that isn't an Eagles fan. The only team that I would want to see is the Niners, just because I think that'd be a feel-good story. Great defense. They've gone through a lot. They're on their third-string quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant. And, I mean, Niners fans, at least from what I've seen, yeah, they joke around. I saw a clip of this Niners fan doing, the more you F around, the more you're going to find out. He did a chart on that after the Seahawks game. I thought that was funny. And Niners fans that I've seen, in person in my area in SoCal, they're chill. They'll talk junk, play around with you, but, they're cool. So honestly, the only team that I would want to see win is the Niners, because I don't have any hate. I don't hate any particular player, but I would love to see Cincinnati win their first championship. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate Cincinnati. I just hate Eli Apple, who happens to be on Cincinnati. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below. And with that being said, let me know your Super Bowl picks as well. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Click that notification bell to get all the latest news on all my latest content. And with that being said, you guys, I'll see you next week for the conference championship recap. Peace.